So at the time I got pregnant with Micah, I think I was living in like a one-bedroom apartment.
She already had 2 kids. Like, she was struggling really bad.
I was thinking about, at the time, I was like, you know, maybe I get an abortion and whatever. I said, because I really don't want another kid.
She got a call in the middle of the night, and it's Mother Hall of our church.
She was like, you know, God laid on my heart to give you a call and see how you was doing. I was like, you know, I'm great, you know, everything's good. And then, you know, we were just, you know, just talking. And then she was like, no, there's something else more. And I was like, no, everything's good, you know, trying to play it off.
She just keeps pestering my mom, like, what is it, what is it? She's like, okay, I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know what to do. I've been thinking about getting rid of it. She was like, no, you keep that baby. Like, God wouldn't tell me to call you, and like, if it wasn't for this.
And I was like, oh, all right. So I did.
Micah Parsons was born on May 26, 1999. 22 years later, he'd be named the NFL Rookie of the Year and was being compared to the all-time greats.
That's the old Reggie White hump move right there on Mike McGlinchey.
You pick the guy up and throw him.
You know what it is? It's my wrestling background. Because you got to think, everything I did in wrestling was sudden change slip, sudden change double.
Even at a young age, he used to win like tournaments. He won the state title in wrestling. He came in second the one year, and he was on the stage like this. Head down, disappointed, upset, but he always wanted to win.
I wrestled for like 10, 11 years. I stopped once I got to high school. I knew there was no career for me in wrestling, but football was like something I know that I could really go to the next level.
Micah Parsons' story begins here, the state capital of Pennsylvania, Harrisburg.
So we used to live in the city of Harrisburg. Kindergarten or first grade, we moved out to Central Dauphin. And so a 9th grader, then he was able to get on the varsity team.
I was a running back. You know, they kind of already had their running back. And it was like, you could either play JV running back or you could play varsity and, you know, play defensive end. I was like, man, I'll play JV running back. Like, I was just betting on myself. It just got to the point there was like, no way we're letting you play JV running back. And so I was forced to play rusher.
So I remember the very first game when he was on varsity, on the varsity team, they had him as the backup.
We were losing. Guy rolled his ankle like in the first quarter. Man, I went out there and I put on the show. The second half, I had like 2 or 3 sacks. I ended up blocking the punt, returning for a touchdown. We ended up winning the game in overtime. And everyone was just like, who is this guy? Like, I'm a 225-pound freshman that just, you know, got in the game.
The water boy continued to make plays all over the field, and the top college programs quickly took notice.
What time did your phone start ringing last night, sir?
12 o'clock.
And who was calling?
I had Michigan, Tennessee, LSU, so many. I can't remember, but I know throughout the day it was over 40 college coaches that contacted me, DM'd me, texted me.
In the middle of his junior season, the defensive end who could chase down any running back suddenly found himself with nowhere to go.
At the time, the rent started going up, and I was like, I can't afford to keep living here, so I was trying to find another place to live, but we had to be out in I think October 15th.
Then came October 11th.
A controversial photo, rumors of violence at Central Dauphin High School. That picture posted on social media this week.
And many of us have seen this by now. It shows several Central Dauphin girls posing with a message that includes a racial slur.
I went on Twitter and was like, this is the school that I played for. It became an outrage on social media.
So today was the first day students were back in school after that photo was passed around, and it proved to be very chaotic.
State police rushed to the school in numbers after receiving a 911 call from a parent saying there was an active shooter in the school. Police say within minutes of arriving, they found that report to be absolutely false.
After the police arrived, Parsons was accused by school officials of attempting to incite a riot by yelling "gun" in the cafeteria. He was given a 3-day suspension. Micah said he was merely calling a friend. Surveillance footage of the incident was shown to Micah's father, who did not agree with the school's assessment.